नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे बोल हरे कृष्णा। So I'll share my screen. जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरि बोल हरे कृष्णा। So we are on 24 dot means 24 chapter 51st shloka. Which shloka we are discussing in this chapter?
Atma Rama verse, Mataji.
Hari bol Atma Rama verse. Yes, Prabhu. And just a minute. And Atma Rama verse, which is there in Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 7th chapter. So we are discussing that verse, and now today we are going to see that how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is explaining that verse. Okay. Yeah, Rajya Lakshmi Mataji, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Rupa Gunam Rukmina Adira Akarshana. Translation: the queens in Dwaraka, headed by Rukmini, are also attracted to Krishna simply by hearing about his transcendental beauty and qualities. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol. Yeah. So now here in these previous verses also, glories of Krishna. We are discussing glories of Krishna. Just a minute. Yeah. So we are discussing the glories of Krishna, and it comes to the queens of the Dwaraka, how Rukmini Devi herself, and we all know that how the marriage happened. So she also got attracted to Krishna. We will talk about it once we'll read the next shloka also. Yeah. Arun Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Shritva gunan bhuvana sundara shrivantamate nirvishya karna vibarer haratagna tapam rupam drisham drishimatam akhilarthalabham tvaye achyuta vishati chittam apraptam me. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O most beautiful Krishna, I have heard about your transcendental qualities from others, and therefore all my bodily miseries are relieved. If someone sees your transcendental beauty, his eyes have attained everything profitable in life. O fallible one, I have become shameless after hearing of your qualities, and I have become attracted to you. Shall I read purport also, Mataji?
Yeah, yes, Prabhu.
Purport. This verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 52, Text 37 was written by Rukmini Devi in a letter to Krishna inviting him to kidnap her. Shukadev Goswami described this to Maharaj Parikshit when the king asked him how Rukmani had been kidnapped. Rukmani had heard about Krishna's qualities from different people, and after she heard about them, she decided to accept Krishna as her husband. Everything had been arranged for her marriage to Shishupal. Therefore, she wrote a letter to Krishna, which she sent through a Brahmana and invited him to kidnap her.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. So we all know that how this kidnapping happened, and how Rukmini Devi was the marriage was arranged with Shishupal. So right now, when she's writing this letter, so she's thinking that when I will write this letter, actually Krishna knows everything, but she's saying that Krishna can ask, the Brahmana that has she seen me? So Brahmana will say no. Then Krishna will say, how is she writing a letter to me then? No. So what she did is she's writing this letter in a way that she's explaining that I've heard about your beauty. And it is not only me, all the men, all the animals, birds, devatas, everyone is attracted by your beauty. So she is not the only person. So that's what she's saying. And then she is also, His Grace Radhesham Prabhu says in one of his lectures that when Rukmini Devi is writing this letter, she is saying that shamelessly I'm writing this letter to you because you are my master. So this is actually Rukmini Devi is considering herself, or maybe we can see it as that, we all are conditioned souls. So Rukmini Devi is actually representing that how a conditioned soul should feel about Krishna, that he is my only master. So Radhesham Prabhu is saying that whenever someone is joining, Krishna consciousness, or they are doing worship of Krishna, they are coming into this path, spiritual path, they should not hesitate. They should not think by what people will say, what my family will say, what my relatives will say, because Krishna is the only master. You know that in Dwapar Yuga, in those times, how it was not allowed, like how Rukmini Devi is writing a letter to Krishna. But because with Krishna, our relation is very different. This is not the relation of the material context. This is the relation which is the only true relation we have, even in this material world or in a spiritual world. So Prabhu was saying, means he was making a very, very exact or very good point over here, that we should not feel anything when we are coming to Krishna's service or Krishna's this spiritual path. Okay, so we'll go to the next one. Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Om Shri Gite Hare Krishna Lakshmi Adhira Mana. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Lord Krishna even attracts the mind of goddess of fortune simply by vibrating his transcendental flute. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yeah. So this is what even goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Devi, is also attracted. Shobha Mataji, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Pranas Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Raj Kaviraj Goswami ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. What meter have to say this Mataji? No idea.
Kasyanubhavosya na deva vidmahe.
Kasyanubhavo hasya na deva vidmahe. Davangrireno sparashadhikaraha. Yadvancharya Shri Lalanacharat tapo. Vihaya kaman suchiram vridha vrata. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. O Lord, we do not know how the serpent Kaliya attained such an opportunity to be touched by the dust of your lotus feet. For this end, the goddess of fortune performed austerities for centuries, giving up all other desires and giving up all other desires and taking austere vow. Indeed, we do not know how the serpent Kalia got such an opportunity. Purport: this verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 16th chapter, 36 sloka, was spoken by the wife of the Kalia serpent. Haribol, thank you, Mataji.
Very good. Yes, so this is these are the actually prayers in Srimad Bhagavatam, 16th chapter, 33 to 53 verses are the verses of Nagapatni prayers. Nagapatni prayers for to save his their husband, Kalia. So they were actually, the Nagpatnis were the devotees of Krishna. So that's how they were. If you will read those prayers, actually, once I've heard from one Mataji that if our spouse, maybe husband or maybe wife, whomsoever, if they are not into bhakti, you should read these prayers, and it will help. So, so this is the chapter, 10th canto, 16th chapter, 33 to 53 verses. So the goddess of fortune also, the dust of lotus feet, the dust of lotus feet of Krishna is actually everyone is hankering for, right? And here they are the Nagpatnis are mentioning about the goddess of fortune also. So this is how they are saying that Kalia is so fortunate. He got this mercy. Actually, Kalia, this venom was inside. Till the time the venom was inside, he was very puffed up. He was very, like he had all this ahankar. The moment, Krishna danced and all his venom was out, he spitted it out. So what happened? He became very humble. Even after that, after Nagapatnis, he also says, so he became very humble. So all this, whatever we have inside us, that is as ahankar, sorry, that is basically what? That is a venom. So we also spit it out in some way or the other, like whatever we are doing or we are trying to do with sevas or with, the sevas of Vaishnavas and the sevas of, the deities or whatever. Like today morning only Prabhu was saying that if you will do the deity service, this lust or anarthas will go away. And Prabhu was very, very specifically saying that what anarthas? Sinful reactions, pious activities, even whatever pious activities we do, the reactions of that is also binding us. So that even the, you all know about Vaishnava Aparadh and then the Seva Aparadh. So all this is the anarthas. So this is how, they are saying, they say that Kalia is very fortunate because he got the lotus feet of the dust of your lotus feet, and through the Nagpatni's prayer, even Krishna didn't kill him. Krishna just, said that, okay, leave Yamuna and go somewhere. So this is the Nagapatni's prayers about Krishna, another glorification of Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, is it okay for you or shall you want me to share?
Mataji, it's okay. Fine.
Sorry, Mataji, I'm late.
No,
actually.
it's okay. It's okay. Fine, Mataji. Okay. Karpagavalli Mataji. Hare Krishna, Raji Lakshmi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yogya bhave jagate yatha yuvathara ghana. Krishna attracts not only the minds of the gopis and the goddesses of fortune, but the minds of all the young girls in the three worlds as well. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Very bold. Yeah. So, yeah, that is the beauty of Krishna. You know, right, that these four qualities which Krishna has, which no one else has. You know, right? What are those four qualities?
Lila Madhurya, Prema Madhurya, Venu Madhurya, Lila Prema Venu,
Rupa Mataji.
Rupa Madhurya. Yeah.
This is what they are talking about here. Yeah, so he is so attractive. Krishna is so, and especially in his Tribhanga form, he's so attractive that he can attract anyone and everyone. That's why he's Krishna, all attractive. So, and like last time, we have discussed that all these Goswamis were Manjaris, right now? So, anyone remembers what all Manjaris, like each Goswami, which Manjari is Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami?
Mataji, Rupa Manjari is Rupa Goswami.
Yes, perfect. Sanatan Goswami?
Rati Manjari?
Lavanga Manjari.
Lavanga
Lavanga Manjari.
And Anaga Manjari Mataji?
Anaga Manjari is not here, Mataji. That will come later. Now, Raghunath Das Goswami? Rati Manjari. Okay. And then comes Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, who's Ras Manjari. Gopal Bhatta Goswami, who was Guna Manjari. And last was Jiva Goswami, who was Vilas Manjari. So, like that. Now, that we have talked about Goswamis. Now, today we will talk about our Acharyas. Why I'm saying is that because it is connecting with this particular shloka, that Krishna attracts not only the minds of the gopis and goddess of fortune, but the minds of all the girls, young girls, or all the girls, or everyone, men, women, everyone. So the lineage from there, our parampara comes, or we have taken shelter of the acharyas. Those acharyas were also the manjaris. So they say Loknath Goswami. You know about Srila Loknath Goswami? Srila Loknath Goswami was the spiritual master of whose bhajans we are singing? Narottam Das Thakur. Sorry, Srila Narottam Das Thakur. So Srila Narottam Das Thakur's spiritual master was Loknath Goswami. And there is a very nice, there is a full book about Narottam Das Goswami. How Narottam Das Goswami got this Diksha from Loknath Goswami. That itself is so interesting. How you should come to the point when it comes to giving yourself to someone. Because first of all, before surrendering ourselves to Krishna, we have to surrender ourselves to Guru. So he has actually surrendered himself to Guru. How he was cleaning his stool and everything. Like Loknath Goswami was residing in a kunja, and in that kunja, he was going for some place for this evacuation and all, and he was cleaning that. So this kind of service, which we cannot even think about, Narottam Das Thakur has actually performed that service. And that's how Loknath Goswami, first he was totally against that. No means no. I'm not going to give you. Means I'm not only going to give you, I'm not going to give this Diksha to anyone. Because they were not thinking that they are on the platform where they can initiate someone. They were thinking themselves very low. So this Loknath Goswami, Srila Loknath Goswami, was actually Manju Lali Manjari. Then comes, who has written Chaitanya Charitamrita?
Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami.
Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami was Kasturi Manjari. So can you see that where we are coming? Like we are coming from, like our acharyas were the manjaris, right? So we have to means though that stage is very, very, very far, because that is right now it looks almost impossible, but it's never be impossible. Definitely, we should be assured. But yes, so the bhav of seva should be accordingly. Right, and even Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he was He was Kamala Manjari. So this way, all our acharyas were also coming from the same, lineage of Manjaris and following the Shad Goswamis. Next. Dr. K. Karpagavalli Mataji, are you there? Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, will you read this or would you like to read the other one?
Along with you, Mataji. With you, Mataji.
Okay. I'll recite. Gastrya Angate Kala Padamrita Venu Gita.
Gastrya Angate Kala Padamrita Venu Gita.
Sammohitarya Charitan Chale Trilokyam.
Sammohitarya Charitanta Kalatriolakyam.
Trailokya Saubhagam Idam Nanirikshya Rupam.
Trailokya Saubhagam Idam Cha Nirnisya Rupam.
Yadgo Dvija Drumamriga Pulakanya Bhibram.
Yadgo Dvija Drumamriga Pulakani Adrupam Abhirupam. Translation, Mataji, can you scroll up? Translation by Prabhat. My dear Lord Krishna, where is that women within the three worlds who could not be captivated by the rhythms of the sweet songs coming from your wonderful flute? Who would not fall down from the path of chastity in this way? Your beauty is the most sublime within the three worlds. Upon seeing your beauty, even cows, birds, animals, and trees in the forest become stunned in jubilation. This verse is from Srimad Bhagavatam 10.29.4. Thank you, Mataji.
Haribol. So these are the gopis are saying this. And gopis, you all know that they were all married, but while Krishna was playing his flute, they were leaving everything and coming and joining him. So again, His Grace Radhe Shyam Prabhu says that for a woman, the husband is as good as God. Now, maybe in Kali Yuga, it's not the same, but at least, yeah, still we are, thinking like this. So he was saying that she can say that you are like my brother, you are like my father, you are like my son, but she will never say you are like my husband. But that means husband is husband, one person, one and alone. But then also gopis were totally surrendered to Krishna, because Krishna is the only master. Maybe here in material world, we have different relations, but our actual relation is with Krishna. So they were coming. They were, leaving everything. They were leaving everything as good as if that, like, if you will take the example of Bharat Maharaj. Bharat Maharaj, when he decided to leave the palace, means leave the kingdom, and go for Vanaprastha or sannyas, like whichever ashram he was entering. So he left everything, and he never even thought about that how will I, or not only Bharat Maharaj, in those times, all the kings, all the rajarshis, and all the exalted people, they were leaving everything, all their comforts, all their opulences, facilities, everything. So similarly, here also, gopis are, on a topmost level, because they are not even thinking who will talk about me and what will they say about me. So they are, leaving everything. And here we are giving the example of Bharat Maharaj, how he left and he went, and whatever happened after that, like the deer story and then Jad Bharat story, everything. But then also he did the right thing, right? At least he, because he was also a devotee. Unlike Dhritarashtra, the story of Dhritarashtra also, how Dhritarashtra was, enjoying everything, and then Vidur had to come and he told or chastised, and then that is how they, Gandhari and Dhritarashtra, they left the palace. So here the lesson for the general public is that this is what, this is how a person has to be surrendered. Like gopis are surrendering themselves to Krishna. Next. Not like Dhritarashtra. Okay. Lalita Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Gurutulya Shri Ganera Vatsalya Akarshana Dasya Sakhyadi Bhave Purushadi Gana. Translation by Divine Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The women of Vrindavana who are on the level of superior guardians are attracted to Lord Krishna maternally. The men of Vrindavana are attracted as servants, friends, and fathers. Hare Krishna Mataji.
So here other rasas are mentioned, how the other gopis, the elderly gopis, they were like thinking about Krishna as his son. The gopas were thinking as father, and the other the gopas or gopis, they were thinking him as friend, and the servants were thinking him as the master. Okay. So all the rasas were present. Krishnamurti Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranam Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Pakshi Mruga Vruksha Lata Chaitana Chaitana Prema Mattakari Akaryesha Krishna Guna. Translation by Yeshi Bhakti Vedanta Prabhupada ki jai. The qualities of Krishna captivate and attract everything, living and non-living. Even birds, animals and trees are attracted to Krishna's qualities. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah. That's how we have seen that when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Vrindavan, and before reaching to Vrindavan, when he was in the forest, how when he was doing Sankirtan, everyone, all, even tigers, were dancing on that Kirtan. So today morning only Prabhu was saying, transcendental sound, that transcendental sound is affecting everyone. Maybe not the way me, because we are not the pure chanters also. That's why we cannot make the change. But when Krishna himself, means Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, is chanting, how that song is also there, this bhajan, Dhule Dhule Gaura Chanda, Hari Guna Gai. There also it's mentioned how everyone is singing with the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So everyone is attracted to Krishna's qualities. Next. Channa Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, pranams.
Hare Krishna Mataji, pranam.
Hari shabde nanartha dui mukyatama sarva mangala hare premadiya hare mana. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Although the word Hari has many different meanings, two of them are foremost. One meaning is that the Lord takes away all inauspicious things from his devotee, and the second meaning is that he attracts the mind by ecstatic love for God. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
So Hari has two meanings, and two of them are foremost. One meaning is Lord takes away all inauspicious things from his devotee. Now the question is whether we know what is inauspicious or auspicious for us. No, we do not know. So when Lord is taking away something, we should simply, this is the way we should think, that maybe that is inauspicious for us. Maybe we cannot able to understand right now in the present situation, but maybe in future, that very auspicious things which looks like very auspicious, maybe it's not that auspicious. And that's why Krishna had taken away, or Krishna has taken away that. So this is one thing. And the second meaning is that he attracts the mind by ecstatic love for God. So yes, he attracts mind. So even with the pure devotees or the devotees, if something happens from outside, like we material people, we think, oh, why it happened to a devotee? But maybe if you will ask from a devotee, he is not even maybe he's not in that mood to even understand that what happened with him. He's so engrossed in Krishna bhakti, he's so engrossed in Krishna's all these glorifications and Krishna's katha, that he is not even thinking about what happened outwardly, like in this material life. So it's all about mind, right? We say it's all about mind. If someone comes to us and insults us, two people will act in a different way. Maybe the insult happened with both the people, but two people will act in different way. One person will take it very seriously. He will be like, start saying that I will see you, I will do this, I will do that, and the other person will be okay, fine, whatever he said, right? So that everything is there in mind. It happens because Krishna's mercy is there with that person, that he is not taking all these material things so seriously. So it's okay, it's fine. So more than saying that, I have heard from many devotees, even before coming to Krishna consciousness, that, don't say to Lord that, everything has to be good, everything has to be auspicious in my life, the way it's written here. But say that whatever happens, give me the strength to face it. 60. Channa Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranam. Yaiche taiche yo hi kohi karaye smarana, chari vida tapak tara kare samharana. Translation by Divine Grace Prabhupada ki Jai. When the devotee somehow or the other always remembers the Supreme Personality of Godhead anywhere and everywhere, Lord Hari takes away life's four miserable conditions. Purport also I'll read, Mataji?
Yes.
Okay. Purport by Prabhupada ki Jai. The four miserable conditions are due to the four kinds of sinful activities known as Pataka, Urupataka, Mahapataka, and Atipataka. Preliminary sin, very great sin, greater sin, and topmost sin. However, Krishna assures the devotee, Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo Mokshayishyami Ma Sucha. I will protect you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. The word Sarva Papebhyo indicates four kinds of sinful activity. As soon as the devotee surrenders unto Krishna's lotus feet, he is certainly relieved from all sinful activities and their results. The four basic sinful activities are summarized as illicit sex, intoxication, gambling, and meat eating. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So this is the four type of sinful activities is written: Pataka, Urupataka, Mahapataka, Atipataka. All types of sins, even topmost sins, will be taken away by Krishna. And that's what Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita. So Srila Prabhupada is mentioning it, that devotee has to just surrender unto Krishna's lotus feet, and then he'll be relieved from all kind of sinful activities or sinful reactions also. Activities also he'll stop doing, and then there will be no reactions. Reactions means that before we have already done it. So Radheshan Prabhu is saying in one of his lecture that there are, there is ignorance. Ignorance is actually causes, sin to happen. Okay, we are doing sin because we are ignorant, or we are not very alert. And because of that, everyone suffers, because if you will do sin, then that definitely you will get its reaction also. And through avidya, through, because you have no knowledge, because of this actually kutam, the propensity of doing sin comes. This propensity is inside. So propensity of doing sin will come. Why? Because of avidya. Because we have no knowledge about our scriptures, about Lord, and that is why this propensity is there. So this propensity will go away the more we will dwell ourselves into the scriptures. So that's why we say, no, that's why the first of the 9 processes is Shravanam. Then, so what we see is that the root cause of sin is ignorance. So what we have to do? We have to actually engage ourselves in Krishna's service or devotional service. While we will do devotional service, slowly and steadily all sinful reactions will be eradicated. Then it will burn even the seeds also, sinful seeds which are there in our heart somewhere, sowed, that will also be washed out. And then this propensity will also go away, and it will also uproot the ignorance. So we will be, today also morning we will talking about anartha nivritti, and how anartha nivritti when happen, then what will happen? Attentive chanting. Now Prabhu was saying that attentive chanting, attentive deity worship, attentive seva, whatever we do, attentively we will do. Because right now, what is the hurdle? What do you feel? What is the hurdle? For me, the hurdle is this only. I'm pretty sure for everyone, this is the same case. We are doing everything, but we are not doing attentive. So this is a very strong, verse, and Srila Prabhupada's purport. Srila Prabhupada has written a very small purport, but very, very strong purport. Next.
Mataji, Hare Krishna. When you say
Yes,
these sinful reactions, it's all that Kutta Bija, Prarabdha, all that will go. It includes all that.
Mataji, reaction is, see, Bija will not come because Bija is still we have to perform. Reaction means that whatever we have done, reaction will always come when there will be an action, right? Now, so we have already performed that action, and now the reaction we are, maybe going through. So that is that is sinful reaction.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's what, once you will come to devotional service, that's what it says, that propensity will also come, bija will also go, everything, like even ignorance will be washed out. Because Krishna himself says now that is what we say now, Om Agyan Timirandasya. Like why we take Guru's Sharan, that is the reason, because he gives us Vidya. Apart from, means he will eradicate avidya and gives us Vidya.
Yes, Mata. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Anuradha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yathagni susmrita hariche karuti idhamshi bhasma sat tatmat visaya bhakti hi udhava inamshi kritnashish. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. As all fuel is burned to ashes by full-fledged fire, all sinful activities are totally erased when one engages in devotional service to me. Purport. This verse from Srimad Bhagavatam 11.14.19 was spoken by Lord Shri Krishna. Hari Bol. Thank you.
Sorry, I was on mute. Okay. Yeah, so this is what, that everything, all the sinful activities are totally erased. Even now, here it will come, even it is in the form of propensity, bija, kuta, whatever it is, everything will be removed from our heart. And we will become, then we will come onto the stage where we will do the attentive service, attentive chanting. Okay. Arun Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Maharaji. Tabe kare bhakti badaka karma vidya nasha shravan adi rafala prema karaye prakasha. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. In this way, when all sinful activities are vanquished by the grace of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one gradually vanquishes all kinds of impediments on the path of devotional service, as well as the ignorance resulting from these impediments. After this, one totally manifests his original love of Godhead through devotional service in 9 different ways, hearing, chanting, and so forth. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol. So sorry, so much connected to today's class, morning class. We were hearing about the same things, yeah? About the 9 processes also Prabhu has explained very well. Yeah. Okay, Nav Kishori Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. निजगुणित बेहरे दहेंद्रय्या मन ऐचे कृपालु कृष्ण ऐचे तन गुण. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. When the devotee is freed from the sinful material activities, Krishna attracts his body, mind, and senses to his service. Thus, Krishna is very merciful, and his transcendental qualities are very attractive. Hare Krishna.
So when the devotee is freed from all sinful material activities, but even if we are not freed from all sinful material activities, then also Krishna is helping us, right? Don't you think Krishna is helping us? Like Krishna has given you this platform, ICF, where you people have means all of us, we are so much engaged. We have so many classes, we have so many things to hear, we have so many kinds of services to perform. Even then the temple is there, right? At your home also, Srila Prabhupada said, make a temple. So we have, not installed, but we have welcomed the deities, and that's how deities are there, right? So everywhere, this is the way, like our guru, our acharyas, through means these are the actually the instruments, of course, because Krishna is sending them for us, and that is how acharyas are always helping us. So to perform the devotional service for Krishna. Yes.
ICF is a real blessing, Mataji. Real blessing.
Blessed, Mataji. Yes, that's what. Even, if we are not, if all of us are actually, we know it very well. Because when we go out and see, then we understand that, yes, we are in, in very safe hands and in a
Yes.
very nice, big ISKCON family. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Shobha Mataji.
Hare Krishna, pranams Mataji. Krishna Stavrat Goswami ki jai. Text 64. Chari Purushartha chadaya gaune hare chabara mana hari shabdhera yehi mukya kali lakshana. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. When one's mind, senses, and body are attracted to the transcendental qualities of Hari, one gives up the four principles of material success. Thus, I have explained the chief meaning of the word Hari. Purport. The four principles of material success are 1. Religious performance, 2. Economic development, 3. Sense gratification, and 4. Liberation or merging into the impersonal effulgence of Brahman. These things do not interest the devotee. Hari Bol. Pranam.
So this is Kama, Artha, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Okay. Religious performance, economic development, sense gratification, and liberation. Padma Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Chapi dui shabde tate avyaya haya yei artha lagaiye se artha haya. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. When the conjunctions cha and the adverb api, although, are added to this verse, the verse can assume whatever meaning one wants to give it. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
So now he came to these two words, cha and api. Okay. Yeah, next, Krishnamurti Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Pranams
Hare
Mataji.
Pranam.
Tata picha karera khaye mukya artha sata. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada Gai. The word cha can be explained in 7 ways. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Okay. And now how it will be explained. Yeah, Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Pranam.
Krishna.
Charvachai samahare nyonyarte cha samuchaye yatnantare tata pada purane pi avadharane. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The word cha and is used to connect a word or sentence with the previous word or sentence, to give the sense of aggregation, to assist the meaning, to give a collective understanding, to suggest another effort or exertion, or to fulfill the meter of a verse. It is also used in the sense of certainty, purpose. This is a quotation from the Vishwa Prakasha Dictionary. Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah. So we can understand Vishwa Prakasha Dictionary. So here, yeah. So like how cha word is used, you all know that some words you can understand that previous word or sentence to give the sense of aggregation, to assist the meaning, give a collective understanding, suggest another effort or exertion, or fulfill the meter of a verse. Sometimes that is also a cause where cha is added. So next one is about api. Rajalakshmi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Api shabde mukhyartha shatha vikhayate. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. There are several chief meanings of the word api. They are as follows. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
I'm not going deep into it because, as you have seen, that it is taken from the Sanskrit dictionary. So it is very deep, and it's better that we will just read it and we'll come to the purports or the translations where the description is actually required. I will describe. Yeah, Arun Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
अपि संभावन प्रश्न शंखगर्ह समुच्ये तथा युक्त पदार्थेषु कामचार क्रियासु च. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The word api is used in the sense of possibility, question, doubt, censure, aggregation, appropriate application of things, and extravagance. Purport, this is another quotation from the Vishwa Prakasha. Hare Krishna.
The same dictionary. Okay. Yes. So api use is, that is also given, possibility, question, doubt, censure, aggregation, appropriate application of things, and extravagance. Okay, fine. Coming to 70. Krishnamurti Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeita ekadasha padera artha nirnaya ye be shlokarthakari yatha ye lagaya. Translation by Sri Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. I have now described the different meanings of the 11 separate words. Now let me give the complete meaning of the sloka as it is applied in different places. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Okay. 71. Rajalakshmi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Brahma Shabdare Artha Tattva Sarva Brahmatma Swarupa Aishwarya Kari Nahiyan Rasama. Translation by Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. The word Brahma indicates the samam bonam, the absolute truth, which is greater than all the other truths. It is the original identity, and there can be nothing equal to that absolute truth. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Very good. 72. Sudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Brahatvad Brahmanatvacha Tad Brahma Paramam Vidu Tasmai Namaste Sarvatman Yogi Chintya Vikaravat. Translation by Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki jai. I offer my respectful obeisances to the absolute truth, the Samam Bonam. He is the all-pervasive, all-increasing subject matter for the great yogis. He is changeless and he is the soul of all. This is a quotation from the Vishnu Purana 1.12. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Hare Krishna. So here in the previous verse, they said they taken the name of Brahma, indicates the Samam Bonam and the absolute truth. And then here they are talking about that absolute truth, the same absolute truth, or the Samam Bonam. And we know that he's all pervasive, all increasing subject matter for the great yogis. He's changeless and he's the soul of all. So he is in a form of a super soul within all of us. 73. Navkishori Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी
Hare Krishna Mataji.
सही ब्रह्म सबके कहे स्वयं भगवान अद्वैत्य ज्ञानायन बिना नहीं आना Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The proper meaning of word Brahma is the supreme personality of Godhead, who is one without a second and without whom nothing else exists. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Yeah. So, the same supreme personality of Godhead. Okay. Padma Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Vadati tattvaśvidas tattvam yajnanam advayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti shabdeyate. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Learned transcendentalists who know the absolute truth say that it is non-dual knowledge and is called impersonal Brahman, localized Paramatma, and the personality of Godhead. Thank you, Mataji.
Haribol. Okay. Yeah, so we know that it is very clearly explained in Bhagavad Gita that there are the three forms: impersonal Brahman, localized Paramatma, and personality of Godhead, who is Bhagwan. So Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagwan. 75. Shobha Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Pranam Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Vishnu Raj Goswami ki jai. Text 75. Sehi Advaita Tattva Krishna Swayam Bhagavan Tina Kale Satya Dinho Shastra Pramana. Translation based on the Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. That absolute truth without a second is Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the Supreme Truth in the past, present, and future. That is the evidence of all revealed scriptures. Haribol, Pranam.
Haribol. Hare Krishna. Pranam Mataji. Yeah, so this is what Lord Krishna is all in all. Vasudeva Paraveda. So he is the supreme truth in the past, present, and future. That is the evidence of all revealed scriptures. That is what we are hearing from so long. But the only thing is that we cannot able to actually inherit it or actually understand it as it is. But there are many devotees, even now, in present age, means not present, but not 5,000 years ago or 500 years ago. So I don't know how many of you have heard about His Holiness Gaur Govind Swami Maharaj. Has anyone heard about him? His
What
Holiness
is name, Mataji? Only heard his name.
Okay. Yeah, that itself is good, Mataji. Yeah, so he was one of the Maharajas, like how we have sannyasis, Maharajas. Or he's from, I don't know, from Odisha, I think. So Gaur Govind Swami Maharaj I was just listening this interview of one of the Prabhu, who was the roommate of His Holiness Gaur Govind Swami Maharaj for few months. And he told that there was once a time, like in earlier days, when His Holiness Gaur Govind Swami Maharaj was in trance. So he said everyone cannot understand even the position of trance. Someone, if he is in trance, we will understand that he is in trance. It's very difficult. Unless we have a knowledge, or proper knowledge about what is actually trance. So, because this Prabhu also, who was the roommate, he also was a knowledgeable person, and he knew the symptoms and everything. So he said that, yeah, this was happening almost, I think, for a month or more than that, maybe. So he was awake. His eyes are open. Everything is okay, but he's not in this world. He's somewhere else. He starts dancing. And when he was dancing, what is the problem? Because we are not seeing the material from the materialized. So we are not seeing this is a room. We cannot see this is a wall. We cannot see this is a door. Because the person is, dancing in a big, maybe ground with Radha, Krishna, and other gopis. Or wherever, or whichever Lila. So he was sometimes banging his head with wall. Sometimes he was going out from the door, and there was a corridor, and then after there was a the railing, and he was, crossing that railing. Sometimes some things or the other, like he was saying that it was very, very difficult to control him. And we have heard about, like, there were many people like this, even at the end of like near Sri Narottam Das Thakur. Yes, he was also there in the Kunj, and he was always crying, always crying. And even the devotees, his followers and other people, when they were coming with something to eat or with some prasadam, he was not even eating prasadam for days. And then when they were coming and giving, he was totally engrossed. So there were the devotees, these devotees. And even if you'll talk about Endra Prabhu was also not in trance or so, but the way he was singing, the way he was decorating the deities, when he was decorating the deities, that day the deities were looking different, and people were feeling more connected. So all these things are there, very much there, but it's just the verge of understanding. So the moment we will understand, and how we will understand, what is the key to understand?
By their behavior?
No, not that. Means I'm talking about how can we understand that Krishna is all past, present, and future, and he is the one, he is all in all, he is the Samambonam.
Mataji, by faith.
By hearing from the
Yes,
devotees, Mataji.
yes, Prabhu. Faith, okay. Yeah, hearing from devotee. Hearing Shravanam is first and foremost. What else?
Reading scriptures.
Okay. You are missing the foremost thing. The foremost thing is chanting.
Oh.
See, without chanting, if you will come to Krishna consciousness, because today morning only we were hearing about it, na? The movement itself is Sankirtan movement. Movement itself is about chanting. So chanting is also very important. How Prabhu was saying, na, that yeah, it's very difficult. I know it's very difficult. For me also, it's very difficult that each, mantra, whatever we say, we hear, but we have to try. That's what we have to try. So whether you do such kind of sessions or not, whether you are, hearing about chanting or not, but one thing is very sure, that you have to, the only, key to success is chanting. All this is important. Whatever you said, it's not that it is not important. Shravanam, the association of devotees, faith, everything is important, because these things only will make our chanting better. So everything is important. And then why we are doing all these things? To make our chanting better, or to chant attentively.
Hare Krishna,
Okay.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yes,
Mataji,
Prabhu, I'll stop sharing.
One second, Mataji. If we want the chanting tomorrow the best, tomorrow's chantings be the best, our attitudes of today must be a foundation for that, as far as my knowledge goes.
Hari, very nice. Yes, Prabhu.
If I chant more than 20, 16, 30, and if I read classes, attending scriptures, all things, tomorrow if I start chanting by 4:35, definitely chanting will be very, very super.
Correct,
we can't imagine how it has completed 16 rounds. Even some days, we believe it or not, even by right from first to 16, I not able to change my position also. That will happen. In some days, no, after 8 weeks, I can't able to sit. Then I have to relax, and then I have to start. The only thing is, before previous day, our tapasya must be to that extent. We must not be mentally disturbed. physically, mentally, totally. If we observe in that position, definitely we will reach to that extent. That is possible as per Annihilate goes. If I say anything wrong, please rectify me. Hare Krishna.
No, Prabhu, actually you are very right, because that's why they say that attend the temple program. If possible, attend temple programs, but if not possible, attend the house programs only. Like in your house only, you can morning get up, do Bangla Aarti, then do Guru Aarati, Tulasi Aarti, and then Guru Aarti, and then reading Srimad Bhagavatam. So why they have Prabhupada has made all these arrangements for devotee, even a grahastha devotee, because so that we are in the consciousness. And the way what you are saying, Prabhu, this is the same thing which applies to Garbhadhana Samskar also, na? Why before Garbhadhana Samskar there are prescribed number of chanting? Because then our consciousness will be pure, and then we can attract the pure soul inside us. So this actually works, and the determination works, means that's why we need association. We need association always. How senior, how junior, we always need association, so that we within association, even if we are going somewhere wrong, the other devotees can take us back.
That's true, Mataji. I want to tell you something. All these days, I was struggling to do 16 rounds in the morning. I could never do it in the morning. I couldn't finish it in one shot. Today, first day, I joined this early morning chanting. And by 6:30, I finished my chanting 16 rounds. I can't believe it. It's such an achievement, really.
Haribol.
Amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to ICF. Really.
Thanks to ICF.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what means. Do chanting with your friends, your devotees friends, and make a group. That's what even I was also facing. Like alone, it's very difficult unless you will not in a group.
That's true. Very true.
So yeah. So we'll end the session on this note. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna to everyone. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitalam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo
Hare
namo ananta koti vaishnav. Jai Gaur
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji. Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mataji. Hare
Pranam.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.